Really?
Well, I don't think that's good. But the alternative is that you're playing Gnar mid and then Gragas top and then Wukong jungle. But Gnar mid.
Look at this.
There's no way that you ever play Gnar mid into Azir, right? That's not happening.
Well,
is Faker just going to?
I think Azir might be going top. I mean,
I know.
Actually, Bertle could just play it into the Gnar.
Of years.
Yeah.
Because even when Yasuo Gragas was kind of a thing, it was always Gragas jungle.
Yeah. And I would assume that Faker played this mid. There are metas in past where
it was a staple
mid was a thing.
Yeah, at some point.
So, you know, pretty sure we're not going to get that graphic. Mid lane as well. You know, Closer got ahead in XP. He tried to make the cask play. Nothing really came of it. No early Drake just yet. It is a Chemtech Drake, which generally means bigger and better things later on.
It's an investment. Owner here has his Wheeler.
He has his Wheeler indeed. They're trying to get on top of Guma, who does not have a flash, but he does have a dream. The Cyclone does come out, but the heal is there on the empty. Doesn't matter, he does go down, but Owner, at the end of the day, will be taken out as well. As now Faker in the Drake pit. He's very large. Can he do anything with it, though? No. As that is going to be another kill into the hands of Wheeler, who is setting everything up for his team on the bottom side.
This is some vintage sandbox that we're watching here.
Okay, well, oh boy. Exhaust's gonna come in very nicely here. Will it matter though as the Wallop comes in? Yeah, Zeus gonna take the life in the top lane. That's a nice little shore up for his team at least.
Oh, as Zeus and Bertle, a top lane matchup with a ton of history. The counter pick comes through, but right now, Zeus still degrees of the...
I mean, it depends on the crown.
Well, that's true.
Actually, most crowns are larger than that, as Bertle is getting very much harassed. And there it is again, gonna miss as the exhaust has to come out, but will it matter? I mean, Zeus just gonna throw another house, flashes on him just to be sure. Knows that Bertle doesn't have a flash, so might as well. And now they're just trying to 100-0 Owner here. The polymorph comes in, but they can't quite get him. He gets low enough and Envy flashes forward, takes him down. Guma not quite able to do the same thing, but he is kiting back very nicely. Closer gets back in, even with the cast, uses the stopwatch as he's gonna go down in the end anyway. Faker able to just barrel him down as the 80 carries will trade, but Faker stands alone, stands strong by himself alongside of COREA as they actually ace them. Gragas mid days where his AP ratios were insane. He does kind of just run in there and has to flash away. A bit questionable from Faker, maybe trying to bait out a fight. He's been doing this a lot recently. Extremely aggressive play from Faker as, okay, now we get the Cyclone in, and that's going to be Wheeler going down. So it actually does kind of bait out a fight here, and the rest of Live Sandbox are just running away. Tail tucked, not much they can do in this one.
Great team fighting again from T1 Sandbox. If the dive doesn't succeed, second time in a row now, this comp is going to look a lot worse. They do have great chain CC with Wild into chains, into polymorph, but 2 times in a row procs and then vacate the area.
Yeah. Meanwhile, up in the top side, Faker might be getting dove here. This is AP Gragas, but with a rod, is he tanky enough is really the question. He's gotten closer under the turret, forces him to flash before the dive comes in, but they can just reset. As this is a 3-on-1, they should have the burst, and they will, as the turret is on top of Wheeler instead, and nicely juggled aggro gets him the kill.
And that's okay, but look at your bot lane. Is kind of self-explanatory, so it's really just Guma and or COREA.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think the answer they've already showed us is only Guma use.
And well, yeah, and also, but Guma is never alone because COREA is always with him. Or someone else.
Still, Wheeler only will click his ult onto Guma. You see the entire game. It's the only first.
In and of itself. But in the mid-game, you really start to see the difference between these two teams where even if the sandbox play works out as...
Zeus is going in there. He's got backup from his team, so Wheeler's just going to... Oh no, he's got Mega Gnar. I mean, this is going to stop the teleport as a very desperate TP out from Closer, who's got his own Gnar ultimate, but he's got a 1v4 dream at this point. As Zeus, you know, just trying to stack up some more Pog points in the series, I suppose. As now they're just going to start the Baron here.
Do you need to respect Owner? This is a 4 versus 5.
Yeah. Well, Willer is here.
Yeah.
He's on vision. T1 trying to push him out. The tidal wave not going to work as they just decide to cask him and not go for the flip, as very nicely done. Faker does go into his stopwatch and survives, and the only person who went down so far, ooh, a very nice turn here from Owner, gets on top of Envy while they kill Willer, as now it's only Envy. He's got his support, yes, but that's not enough. A 2v5 doesn't work out, of course, and T1 will take the Baron and potentially this game from here.
I appreciate Sandbox's commitment to... oh, we either win now, we go big, or we go home. And in this game, they're going home. Easy, just run down pins at the inhib.
There's only one inhib left, so might as well. Going for it as the Devi has an interesting angle here. Closer gonna steal this cast once again. And he hits the Gnar. Faker again, not like super tanky with the build he has gone for. It's just the tanky mage build essentially.
They gotta peel off. Willer's too low.
Yeah, and Bertle's just gonna get forced out. Culling comes in here. Closer almost trying to get in front and block it. At this point in time, they will make a last stand on these next turrets. As now a Nami ult has been stolen.
All or nothing. 3 inhibs down.
Yep, give it the old college try, I suppose, as Faker is going to get potentially 100 to 0'd here, but he has Zhonya's, so he makes the play, gets into the Zhonya's, as Envy trying to kite this one back, saves the massive Gnar into the wall. This fight is very broken. One go too far.
Envy?
As Kuma just trying to hit the Nexus, and it will be enough, as they will take it down at 30 minutes into the game. T1, a pretty straightforward win for them in game 1.
Sambo's hitting a power spike, just 20 seconds to let... No, I'm joking. T1 with a great play from the top half of the map. Zeus in particular, yeah, I agree with your call about farming those pot points, because that was a lead that he got single-handedly in a counter-picked matchup, and it was a big steady point for T1 to play towards.